The joy of encounter then, here at Ampleforth, it's been an incredible occasion. It's a UK gathering, and it's a gathering with a difference.
I wanted to sort of like get to know myself better, obviously get to know other people and just chill out.
We are really experiencing and exploring what it means to be together, how our differences can be strengths and how we can all learn something from one another.
It is my first time doing something like this, so I was a bit nervous about it. But, I went through a lot of difficult background, and doing meditation and going to church has really helped. Helps with a lot of anxiety to bring my levels back down sometimes, so just thinking that I'm in that moment, it kind of helps to release stress and anxiety. Coming along to this retreat is a really good idea, and meeting other people is really positive.
Just turn in the other direction, let them have the space.
In the last few days of this retreat, we have done all sorts of courses. There's been Nidra Yoga, that's to me, that was I like yoga. There's been a lot of mindfulness and being in the present moment. There was an Indian head massage, different types of finger holds to access different emotions and process them.
It was all bubbling up and I just couldn't get it past there. It was weird.
It's been really enlightening. I've learned something new almost every session.
Into your being and open up.
There's been a very wide, diverse range of people that I can 100% say there's people here I would never have run into in my everyday life. I'm very thankful for that.
Everyone comes up and talks to you, don't they? Yeah. Everyone's interested and open. That's really nice, and you know, we all feel equal here. That's it. It doesn't matter sort of what walk of life you come from. We're all the same here, aren't we? And that's lovely.
Did you notice Jason and Sue? They were often seen walking on the road, always hand in hand.
Being the special interest coordinator for taking meditation to people on the margins of society who ordinarily may never know or discover the gift of our practice, it's a privilege to share these gifts, and I think we become rich when we share what we have and what we discover. And beyond difference, beyond the diversity of people, beyond the skin colour, how much money we've got, what kind of physical ailments we might have, what kind of difficult backgrounds we might have, beyond all of that, when we come together, we can go beyond the outer differences and connect to each other at a much deeper place. It's been a risk to present these things to people who I don't normally do stuff like this and I go. But actually, there's a great sense of freedom in pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones and trying something new. Because actually, you saw the smiles on people's faces. It's priceless, that, priceless.
It's also the longest I've been sober, so I'm quite happy. Initially coming here, I was quite anxious. Like you said, it's the normality of things is that you can't really be as open as you'd like to be, especially with niche hobbies or hobbies that you think aren't as popular, I guess. But then, places like this just open you up to feeling comfortable to share, feeling comfortable to be yourself and just not judge. I think that was one of the most important things that people do here. It's just no judgment, it's just love, it's all love, and that's really warming. I would suggest people like myself who have either had PTSD, trauma, childhood trauma, subjects that aren't really easy to talk about. Anything of that sort of like calibre that is difficult. Retreats like this, you can really hone in on the power of yourself and working on yourself, self-belief, self-confidence, self-esteem at times, to be fair.
But the main problem was My mother had mental illness.
There's a fella who I live with in the same place. I live in an assisted accommodation. He would 100% benefit from a place like this.
For a long time I've been in a place of resistance, a place of fight and flight for many years. The meditations help with that, but it's still been difficult. But this year has taken a different turn. There's something different this year about the groups, about myself. I've sort of dropped that resistance. It's more like the path of least resistance now. And sometimes this event is amazing. It's path of no resistance. It's like mind-blowing. My jaw's been aching from smiling and laughing. I'm totally present, and worries about the future, they're not there. Regrets from the past, not there. I'm totally present in the present moment. Everything's bright and fluorescent. When I'm stuck in my analytical mind and narrow focused mind, that's where all my problems are. But through meditation, I experience a divergent mind. I experience spaciousness rather than a contracted state. And in that spaciousness there's no problems.
My name's Vicky. I'm an alcoholic. Well, recovering.
So the talk yesterday, last night, when people were sharing, we had Vic share a very personal life story. Very difficult to hear, even though we've been through similar things. It's still a difficult subject. The contrast to that was the students giving their side of things, obviously being from a very privileged point of view. I think it really opened some of their eyes to what some lives are like.
3 times. I should have been there.
One of the ladies pointed out she realised how blind she was to what is.
She was very ill. She didn't die.
I really like when she referenced people and power, because that's one thing I struggled with, was I lost faith in most people to be all people. I was used to most people, it's all people. I had had enough of the world, I had had enough of people, didn't want to be here anymore. At places like this and talking with kind of people and people who want similar things, it really amplified and put a stamp on that there is really good people in this world, and that's one thing I need to remind myself of.
Another aspect of healing is to listen, to be silent, to be present, to be focused, and value the person who's in front of us. Value that person enough to give them our time and our listening ear. It reinforces the central message of this retreat that, there might be outer differences, but underneath, we're all the same. Underneath, we're all looking for love in our own way. And some people have been broken by life in certain situations and need piecing together, maybe. Other people, maybe a little more privileged in that sense. But we all have stories to tell, all of us. But ultimately, I think the power of the session last night, as in the whole retreat, is that power of connection. Bring people together.
I hope